Organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, sorority trespassing. A man was arrested for intruding into a local sorority house. And later, graduation program. We take a look at the cultural diversity and enrichment ceremony.
Our differences, and more importantly, the tolerance and celebration of our differences, is what truly makes America great.
Find out more about a standout for the Iowa basketball team.
And temperatures will continue to increase. Find out more in weather.
All that and more is coming your way. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good morning and thanks for tuning in to Daily Iowan TV. I'm Noah Gowdy. Academic misconduct has been on the rise at the University of Iowa, and it is a big issue on campuses throughout the nation. A year-long investigation by the Daily Iowan found that academic fraud has increased in multiple colleges in the UI campus. In the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, it has seen an increase of academic fraud by 69%. The Tippy College of Business has also reported an increase of 121%. The rise in cheating is looking to be linked to international businesses that offer ghostwriting services. Last year, the University of Iowa was listed in a national media investigation into academic fraud on campuses. To read more about this story, pick up today's copy of the Daily Iowan or head over to dailyiowan.com. The UI is in the process of reestablishing a schedule of reviews for administrative officials. Many UI administrators have not been reviewed since 2006. Only the Office of Executive Vice President and the Provost have been reviewed in the last 7 years. The reviews are supposed to help administrators by showing them areas for them to work on. The UI Operations Manual says the Office of the President, each Vice President, and Provost should be reviewed at least once every 7 years. UI officials are working to create a calendar to be put in offices to keep reviews on track. Yesterday, the Center of Diversity and Enrichment hosted their annual graduation reception. Daily Iowan TV reporter Christopher Cervantes was there to see all the festivities.
Since 1990, the Center of Diversity and Enrichment has hosted a special reception banquet for the various students and staff from all cultural backgrounds. This year's was no different, and it proceeded with a warm splendor.
This event is more than just a fancy reception. It's a chance for the graduates of the CDE to get the recognition they deserve for all their hard work at the university.
It's a great acknowledgement of the work that they put in to be here. You go through so much stuff to be here in college on top of whatever other problems and identities that you have. And this is just a great opportunity for you to see everyone that is here to support you and assist you through this road that is college.
Yes, after the abundance of food and music, the afternoon was filled with various leadership and achievement awards, all of which had dozens upon dozens of recipients. It didn't end there, though. Keynote speaker Stacy Walker had some words to give to the graduating group.
While the current political trade winds would have you believe that being different is somehow less than, never believe that. Your uniqueness is a part of what makes you great.
While this year's graduation reception may have come and gone, many are already looking forward to next year's. All upcoming CDE graduates are encouraged to apply. Reporting from the Iowa Memorial Union, this is Christopher Cervantes, Daily Iowan TV.
Kellyanne Conway, counselor to the president, will come to Iowa this July. Conway will speak at the 6th Annual Family Leadership Summit. She is credited for being the first woman to successfully run a presidential campaign. The summit will take place in Des Moines at the Community Choice Credit Union Convention Center on July 15th. Iowa native Pete Brunell is now the 64th president of the National Rifle Association. Brunell is the CEO of Brunell's Inc., a large global retailer for firearm accessories. In 2010, Brunell was elected to the board of directors where he served on the membership, finance, and law enforcement committees. The NRA is known as the largest gun advocacy group in the world and one of the most influential lobbying groups in the nation. And here on campus, we saw sunshine and rain this week. Let's toss it over to Alexis Tansey in the weather studio to find out how this weekend looks to be coming along. Alexis?
Thanks, Noah. There were thunderstorms all day yesterday, but I'm hoping the rest of the week will be dry. Looking outside this morning, skies are cloudy with temperatures of about 56 degrees. There's a 30% chance of showers this evening with temperatures in the mid-60s. Tomorrow morning, the sun will shine and temperatures will be in the mid-50s. Let's take a look at the 6-day extended forecast to see what the rest of the week looks like. Friday afternoon and evening is looking to be partly cloudy with temperatures in the low 70s. Heading into the weekend, temperatures will reach up to 80 degrees with sunny skies on Saturday. Sunday is looking to be about the same with sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 70s. On Monday, temperatures will increase to the low 80s with partly cloudy skies. Tuesday, temperatures will stay about the same with clouds, and on Wednesday, there's a 40% chance of thunderstorms with a high in the upper 70s. That's all I have here in the weather studio. Noah, back to you.
Thanks, Alexis. With summer in just a couple of days, seniors have been trying to make the most of their last week here. Alexis Tanzi has met up with the seniors to find out how they spent their final week in college.
Finals week can be a stressful week for everyone. For most students, it's one last week of hard work before summer break. But for seniors, it's their very last week as undergrads. This week may consist of more than just studying for these seniors.
I'm enjoying some of the favorites from Iowa City, whether it's restaurants or spots on campus that I love to hang out at.
I lived in Burge freshman year, so just visit Burge one more time just to see it for the last time.
Along with visiting some campus favorites, these seniors have been cherishing things they may have taken for granted.
Go to a baseball game before I leave Iowa City. I've gone to one like every year and they're super fun. People forget about them.
The extracurriculars, the intramurals, playing basketball at the rec, just enjoying the Penacrest, enjoying the Hubbard Park.
When it's all said and done, I think most seniors would say that graduating is bittersweet.
I get to finally work and not have to worry about exams and papers, but it's also terrifying because all my friends are here, and after this week we're all going to be all over the U.S.
It's, the end of being a kid, so you don't get to see your friends every day. You don't get to be as social as you would as in college. So there's good things and bad things.
Congratulations to the class of 2017 and good luck on your future endeavors. This has been Alexis Tanzi, Daily Iowan TV.
A local nonprofit called the DropIn retail store is helping the local Iowa and international community. The store resells anything from clothes to electronics, donating their profits to the community. 40% of the store's profits have been donated to a medical clinic in Burkina Faso. The remaining 60% has been donated to local groups like Safe Families for Children and IC Compassion. DropIn has stores in Iowa City and Cedar Rapids, as well as 36 stores around the world that help people in over 20 countries. The University of Iowa campus ministers has received scrutiny for ordaining a same-sex wedding. Reverend Anna Bladel has received criticism and potential discipline from the United Methodist Church. Bladel says she does not plan to leave her position, and the church has established a council that meets every 4 years to discuss its stance on LGBTQ marriage. A meeting is planned for 2019. On Monday night, Iowa City Police received a report of a man on the roof of Pi Beta Phi sorority house. 19-year-old Alexander Precinct was arrested by officers and is currently facing charges. He is facing public intoxication, trespassing, disorderly conduct, and possession of a fictitious license. On Tuesday, Iowa Governor Terry Branstad signed a law that will now let liquor distillers sell drinks by the glass. The new law also allows distillers to sell up to 9 1-liter bottles of liquor compared to the previous 2-bottle limit. The law will be effective July 1st and is expected to help increase economic growth throughout Iowa. With the school year wrapping up, sports are also seeming to be wrapping up as well. Let's toss it over to Colin Murphy in the sports studio to find out more.
Thanks, Noah. Most sports are coming to an end or are already over, but one team is gearing up for the Big Ten championships this weekend. The Iowa rowing team will go to Indianapolis this weekend, where they will face all their other Big Ten rivals. The number 12 ranked Hawkeyes have an 8-across race Sunday morning beginning at 9 a.m. The Hawkeyes are looking to place the best they have ever placed in program history and are looking to qualify for the NCAA championships. The Iowa men's basketball season may not have ended the way fans had hoped, but the team's freshmen proved there's a lot for fans to look forward to in the near future. Taylor Van Fleet has more on the freshman class that made Iowa basketball history.
Last season for the Hawkeyes was unlike one we had ever seen. For the first time in the history of Iowa men's hoops, 4 freshmen shared the starting lineup. Forwards Tyler Cook and Cordell Pemsel, along with guards Jordan Bohannon and Isaiah Moss, occupied the starting lineup for the majority of the season. These rookies knew they'd have to step up and transition to Division I basketball fast, and they started working on it together from the beginning of last summer.
We moved in June, so we got the whole summer to work together and try to come together as a unit. And I mean, we do a lot of one-on-one stuff. It's all competitive.
And the newcomers proved their competitiveness on the court. This young group broke many program records, such as their combined average of 43 points per game, and each of the 4 freshman starters scored 20 points or more in a single game. Coach Fran McCaffrey says that their combined success is not something we often see.
It is unusual for a group of freshmen. I think that's a fair statement. We've all seen freshmen that, sort of make that seamless transition from high school to college, just do the same things that they did when they were in high school. Shoot the ball late, I want the ball, I want to make the free throws. But to have a group that collectively is that way, I think is special.
This young group now has a full year of playing experience under their belt, which will help them in preparing for next season, along with helping out the next group of incoming freshmen.
It starts with having a championship off-season, and I think we've been doing a lot of that from the first workout this spring, and we need to carry that over the summer. When the freshmen come in, we're able to help them a lot more because we're just sophomores. We've all been through it, and a lot of us had a lot of good experience this past year.
Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Taylor Van Fleet, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
After a season like that, it will definitely be cool to see what this young team can accomplish in the upcoming seasons. Fans can always rely on the Hawkeye Spirit Squad to give the crowd a boost at Iowa sporting events. The Hawkeye Sparkles also lift your spirit, but in a different fashion. Reporter Lucy Roden has the story.
Every fall, you see the University of Iowa Spirit Squad cheering on the Hawks on the sidelines of Kinnick. But this Spirit Squad is a little bit different. The Hawkeye Sparkles is a student-run, all-inclusive spirit squad. The group has 15 mentors who are each paired with a child with disabilities. The entire squad puts together 2 routines a year that are performed at several different campus events. The Sparkles practice once a week and perform once a month.
I would say the best part is being able to learn to love everyone's differences. So obviously there are girls on the team with disabilities, and I think it helps the typical students at the University of Iowa see a broader region of people that you wouldn't naturally encounter.
The Sparkles perform at events such as halftime at women's basketball games, Greek Week Follies, and Dance Marathon. Although the Sparkles are finished for the 2016-2017 school year, they are already looking ahead for possible new members for next year.
So to be a mentor, which is the typical University of Iowa students, they can apply they fill out an application, and then we do an interview process, and we actually have a lot of people that apply, and there's rules of how many people we can take. So we have 15 mentors typically, and then there's a 1-to-1 ratio, so then 15 buddies.
If you're interested in joining the Hawkeye Sparkles for the 2017-2018 school year, you can visit their Facebook page. Reporting from outside the field house, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
You can catch the Hawkeye Sparkles perform next year at campus events. Sophomore Nellie Winters of the University of Iowa soccer team has recently been selected to the Under-19 team training camp. The camp will take place at the U.S. Soccer National Team Training Center May 13th through 20th in Carson, California. Make sure you tune in tomorrow where we will be talking lots of baseball, some MLB, and our very own Hawkeyes. And for my final time in the sports studio, thank you for letting me talk to you about sports for about once a week. It's been a pleasure. Noah, back to you.
Thanks, Colin. An Iowa amusement park in West Okoboji, Arnold's Park, will receive $12 million in renovations. The money will go to restoring the pavilion, building a new rooftop garden ballroom, and expanding the Maritime Museum to include a new boardwalk. $6 million have been donated by anonymous donor groups, and the Park Foundation boards and historic parks also raised another $2 million. And that's it for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out our live shows every morning at 8:30 a.m. on dailyiowan.com. Also be sure to pick up today's copy of the Daily Iowan. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day, Iowa City.